Ian.
Dave.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm trying to hold it together. I think
you're still so far away.
I know. I'm still socially distant from you, as we all should be from each other.
And I'm still emotionally distant from you.
As I won't let you be. I'm Dave.
I'm Ian.
Apex Adjacent Podcast.
Car show-ish.
Yes. So, Ian, I need some information from you. We're going to start by talking about your feelings. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay. All right. Yes. So, how are you holding up with the lockdown and everything that's happening in Denver right now? Also, I need to know what is your quarantine pants situation? Like your video conference pants. Give me the rundown.
Yes. So quarantine pants, I will start there. Pants status is present.
Okay.
At all times.
Okay. All right.
I don't really do.
You don't own sweatpants. I
did recently, this Christmas, for the first time ever, get pajama pants.
Uh-huh.
They're lovely.
Really? You don't think after 35 years you would learn that?
They're nice. I still don't allow myself to wear them very often.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, I wake up in the morning, I put on jeans and yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, it's very close to normal life for me.
Right. Because you primarily work from home.
Yeah, I work from home. It's just like I don't have a work trip coming up.
Right.
It's basically the difference.
Yeah.
And I don't have to get the kids to school.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's really not been that bad, and we're cooking at home a lot more often,
Sure.
But yeah, it hasn't been like a drastic change. It's been like a change of degrees.
Right.
But I have managed to, and you're going to like this, break my car. I have not driven it.
Ian.
Yeah.
What? Are we getting right into a garage update?
We are getting into a garage.
How do you break your car without even driving it?
I have managed to break my car without driving it.
Ian, this is the time when you should be saving money on gas and car repairs.
One would think.
Okay.
Yes. So we have driven the Saab a couple of times just to we went to the Rocky Mountain Arsenal and drove through because it's like a drive-through.
Okay.
To go look at the buffalo herds and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You don't have to stop and pay or anything. It's just a road that you drive through.
Okay.
So we did that. We did a couple of little hikes, that sort of thing.
Okay.
My car has sat for 2 weeks now.
Okay.
Right before everything kind of shut down, I was out running errands, like getting stuff.
Yeah. Sneezing in strangers' faces, stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I stopped there's like a gas station that has like a repair shop in on the border of a fancy neighborhood by us.
Okay.
And they had windshield wipers there. And I was like, oh man, I need to replace my rear windshield wiper. It's so bad. Okay. So I just I grabbed one, or I was paying for gas inside, and I was like, oh, I need a rear windshield wiper. And he before I could say anything, ran out there, measured it, and grabbed the one that I needed.
Okay. All right.
So it turns out he grabbed one that was way too long. And he also said, oh man, this arm doesn't feel all that great.
Okay.
And this is literally the day before everything shut down. Okay. And so I used it and it immediately got stuck underneath the spoiler because it was too big. Okay. It was like an inch too big or something like that. I didn't talk to him about it. I was in a hurry and between errands. So he just slapped it on there and I didn't pay attention. Right. And so then I went to wash my windshield and it just went clunk and stuck right there. Right on the spoiler. I was like, son of a bitch. Okay. So then I got home and I got it back down. And it was in its normal spot or whatever. And then a couple days later, or earlier this week, we got a bunch of snow, right?
Yes. Big, heavy, wet snow.
Yes. So it snowed. It was big and wet. And again, my car at this point has been sitting for like a week and a half.
Right.
And the day after the snow, I go outside and instead of being like this, the poor rear windshield wiper is just hanging like this.
Okay.
So the windshield wiper arm broke while it was stationary.
Okay. All right.
Only my car would break during lockdown when you're not allowed to drive.
It's hilarious that your car just in its natural state will revert to a broken one. It is like, I must go home. I must get to my status of being broken.
Yeah, it's one of the laws of thermodynamics that my cars will eventually break.
Yes. Yeah. So I am no stranger to rear windshield or rear window wiper repair. Window wiper repair. It's late. I haven't seen people. So on the Saabs, there's a little flap that you flip up, and there's just a nut that you have to tighten down.
Yeah, same sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the motor arm kind of comes through the back, and there's like a rubber grommet that's probably completely destroyed on yours.
Yeah, and the flap recently broke. Oh. And I think one of my children broke it.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, the flap that covers that nut broke.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure I'm sure water got in there and destroyed all the rubber and shit. So I'm guessing I have a bunch of stuff to replace.
Okay. All right. Yay. And that's one of the fun ones where you have to go in through all of the upholstery in the rear hatch, right? So you got to take down the carpet pieces and break the plastic clips that are old and brittle.
I will break so many of those things.
Yep. Yeah, you might as well just eBay a big sack of them now.
I might as well just get a new rear hatch.
Yeah, just a whole new rear hatch.
Just get me a new hatch.
Let's make you one. Let me whittle you one. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry your car's broken. My old man sedan has been doing great. I've never had better gas mileage. Also, I've never had this little mileage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I just drive it to my booze house on the weekend and that's it.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I live all the time.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So other than my quarantine beard coming along, I really don't have any other updates. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I work is kind of lifting up a little bit. So it's not as crazy hectic as it was for me. So I'm just making sure that I'm ready for anything the clinical staff can throw at us. So, just happy to have the job I have and be able to do what I do. So that's, I don't know. I like you and I don't shy away from like things on this show, like politics and stuff like that. Like after Trump got elected, it's like, well, how are you doing? And like that, like fine or good, turns into like, I'm like an adjusted fine. Like I'm now grading my fine status on a curve, right?
Yes.
My mood, right? And so it's good, but shifted. Right.
I'm looking for as good as can be expected. That's all I'm looking for.
There you go. Right. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like, we as a society, if we're being honest about everything, we've taken another shift. Right. And so, being pragmatic, but still trying to remain upbeat, that's where I am. I do have a couple coping mechanisms. Right.
Okay.
My wife is just incredible. I'm very thankful for her, very supportive. There is a wonderful little bonus that she is fostering some kittens. Yes.
You showed me a few pictures and they are, spoiler alert, adorable.
Yes. So this right here is what's getting me through the quarantine.
Oh my God.
Right?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's Bernadette right there. She's one of those types of kittens that always just looks like her boyfriend broke up with her. Like she just looks so sad. There's like the kittens that just look like they've just like had their hopes and dreams dashed.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah. So so we have good time with the kittens. Here's Penny. Penny's adorable as well. There's two more. Yeah. So kittens, my boo and the kittens, they're getting me through, man. Yeah.
I like how this kitten looks like an old cat, like already.
I think it kind of looks like
seen some things.
I think it kind of looks like you. I mean, like there's, right?
Yeah. Yeah. My eyebrows are pretty much that same thing with the whiskers out of the.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
That does look like me. Actually, the other one looks like you a little bit.
It kind of does, right? The little ginger kitty. Oh. Yeah. Like you just had ice cream and it just fell out of your hand onto the concrete.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. Just looking at it. My buddy Joe that we're going to talk about later. So on Monaco, like down towards Hamden, there's a church, and the statue of Jesus in front of the church, Jesus has his arms up like this. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No. I can picture what you're talking about.
So yeah, let me see if I'm going to back up so I can do it on the podcast. So Jesus kind of has his arms up like this, right? And I sent my buddy Joe a picture of it years ago, and I said that it looked like Jesus just dropped a tray of lasagna, and he just texted back something I will never forget: another birthday ruined. And so now every time like I drive by it or my wife drives by it, we text each other lasagna Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. So, but Joe sent us some stuff on Instagram, and we'll talk about that later. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm doing okay. And I'm thankful to be able to do a show with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thankful also for whiskey.
Yes. There you go. And I'm very thankful for espresso. Yeah. I've been doing more AeroPress at home. Yeah. Just, I've been rifling through all the AeroPress recipes of the world champions.
Oh, I'm not aware of this.
Yeah, you should look them all up. They publish them all online. Oh, yeah, okay. all their, weights, temperatures, grinds, all that stuff. Yeah.
So dorky.
I know, but yeah, right? We have to find ways to keep ourselves entertained.
Yeah. I've been doing some baking.
Okay. All right.
Made some scones.
Oh, there you go.
Made some bread.
Nice.
Made some sausage bread. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But sausage and bread, that sounds delightful.
It is. It's very good. I'll make you some sometime.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So speaking of when we can see each other, Ian, when we can finally be reunited and embrace each other in
touch each other's faces,
deep longing hug, right? I'm wrapping a leg around you.
Yep.
Ian, that actually brings me to an FMK Cars.
Oh, well, FMK Cars is a game that Dave and I play on the Apex Adjacent podcast. It's based on the classic game of Fuck, Marry, Kill, except instead of playing with people like gross people do, we play with cars. Yeah. F means you drive it for a day. M means you marry it's your new daily driver. And K means you kill it. It goes to the crusher immediately.
Absolutely. Ian, I'm very thankful that your internet connection is so much better than the hotel Wi-Fi that we constantly battle whenever you're traveling.
Right?
Yeah. So
it's rock solid now.
It is. So, okay. So this FMK Cars is based on a picture that Joe sent us, right?
Okay.
On our Instagram. So you should definitely, absolutely follow him at Joe Hammers on Instagram. He sent us a DM from the account Computer Love Records. And this is just like a sweet account filled with old technology and stuff like that, right? So the first... And it got me thinking, one of these is, it got me thinking about when we're going to be coming back together And so what I'm going to present to you is minivan or van concepts when we can all be together and go somewhere. Okay. So you get to pick the destination. You get to pick the playlist. You get to pick if you drive or not. Right. But I'm going to give you the vehicle that we're going to be the vehicle options for this fun road trip. You, me, families, whatever you want. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So first up, Ian, I am going to give you the AMC AM van concept from 1977.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So now
it's like a gremlin van.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. This is the most recent one that Joe sent us.
That's awesome.
Right. It's fantastic. Thank you for sending these, Joe. These are the best. Yeah.
Why does it have a porthole in the back?
Why wouldn't it? It's a van concept. Every van in the 70s had a porthole.
Yeah. I also really love that it has the Trans Am wheels.
Yes.
Basically.
Right?
Like those 70s Trans Am wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I think it's on display in Kenosha, Wisconsin, so we may have
to... Of course it is. Of course it is. Where else would it be?
I think we have to drive there sometime.
Kenosha, Wisconsin. Oh my God.
Right? Yeah. And also, I think it had a turbo engine, apparently. Yeah, it says turbo on the side. So, okay. So, right? AMC van. Okay.
That's adorable. I love it.
The next one is this is the Ford Aerovan by Ghia. This is the 1984 concept minivan that led to the Ford Aerostar.
Weird.
Right?
It doesn't, you know what? It looks like right there. My first thought was not Aerostar, but I see it now.
Right.
But my first thought was it looks a little like a Previa.
It kind of does, right? Yeah.
There's a lot of Previa in that.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Right. Ford was like, oh, we're going to make the Aerostar. And Toyota was like, hey, can we borrow that sketchbook for a minute?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So actually, I think this concept that we're seeing on the screen now was from 81. Here's the 84 version of the Aerovan concept. I like the 81 one by Ghia much better.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Because it's better.
Right? I mean, look at that stripe. Just that simple dart is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Okay.
That's super cool. I mean, it's weird, but it's cool.
Right? Yeah. Lastly, Ian, I don't know if your body's ready for this. You may be able to see the tab from where you are.
I can't.
It starts with a B and ends with an Ertone.
Oh.
And it starts with an L and ends with an Lamborghini.
No.
Concept.
A van?
Yep. It is the Bertone Lamborghini Genesis concept minivan displayed to the public 1988 at the Turin Auto Show. It's a 5-door minivan featuring gull-wing doors on the front and sliding doors at the back.
God.
Okay. Here it is in all its crazy glory.
What's so funny about this is that, like, the whole automotive world was so taken with the minivan thing around this time.
Yeah.
But we're living in this weird timeline now where all of this where the worst version of this came true because there is an Urus.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. This doesn't exist in the world, but the Urus does. Shows that we're on the worst timeline.
Yeah.
Right.
Because in the 80s, they knew how to do it properly.
Right.
Do a shit ton of cocaine, come up with whatever this is, and then laugh about it well, that's hilarious. We're never going to make that. And then move on. Right.
In fact, I think that's what the white markings are on these scenes. Look at how you
styling detail that's just leftovers.
Look at how you sit. You put your legs over the wheel arch. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's the pad too. Where you sit.
Yeah. Yeah. You put your legs over the wheel arch. Yeah. Ian.
Lamborghini, you crazy.
Yeah, look at these headrests. They're asymmetrical. They go up on one side. Oh, even in the back, they're like that.
So weird.
Right? Yeah. Also, whose body is shaped like that? right? Like
nobody.
They need to turn the seats upside down to fit all of us.
Yeah, the American version. It's just that. It's just their pear-shaped seats.
I like that. So thank you, Joe, for sending us the AMC minivan because it's perfect and beautiful. And he always sends us really cool cars.
That's awesome.
So yeah, do you want the AMC turbo van, right? Do you want the Ford Aero van?
Yeah.
Or do you want the Bertone Lamborghini full of cocaine?
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Man. Do we know what engine this thing has?
No idea. Yeah. Oh, here's the interior. Ian. It looks like those little plastic games.
It was a V12.
Oh dear God. There you go. It looks like one of those plastic games that you would put in front of a kid that had like just the little horn and like the plastic driving thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, man, this is tough. I think I have my answer though.
Okay.
So, I do have a special place in my heart for the Ford Aerostar.
Yes.
Because my parents had one.
I remember.
6 and all-wheel drive.
That's why I picked it.
Yeah, and I've done donuts with 7 people in it. In the snow, which is great.
I love familial statute of limitations on things like that.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the car is dead, and the blame for the blown piston rests with my brother, apparently. So now I can just talk about all the abuse that I put that thing through. Okay.
You're not going to be revisionist when it comes to the history. Yeah.
No, it's not like my dad's going to ground me. Sorry, Dad. I may have had it airborne a couple of times. I definitely got it stuck in a snowbank.
Okay.
Picking that same brother up from elementary school and got towed out by a Honda Civic.
Okay. That went over very well with everyone in Wisconsin, I'm sure, or in Michigan. Yeah.
In Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, lots of other shenanigans as well. But I have to crush it.
You have to crush this beautiful Gia pinned?
I do. It's very pretty, but the other two are just too compelling.
Okay. Yeah, somebody has to go, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And in an FMK car, sometimes an exercise in minimalism doesn't always get the M or the F.
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So for a day, we're going to drive the Lamborghini. Okay. We're going to go to a track day. I'm going to fill it up with all my friends, plus, I guess, 5 other people.
Okay.
And we're going to go to a track day with a V12 Lamborghini van.
Okay.
Clearly, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to marry that weird, ugly, beautiful, terrible looking, amazing AMC wagon or van thing.
Yeah.
And we are going to drive around Kenosha, Wisconsin. We're going to drive around rural Wisconsin.
Okay.
Basically superheroes. Because we're going to give people real coffee. We're going to screech up.
Yep.
And give people real coffee. And then speed away.
I like this. Yeah.
Knock the Wisconsin coffee out of their hands. Karate chop. And then give them real coffee, and then we're going to get back in the van and go.
I love that so much. Perfect. Ian, you and I pulling some kind of heist to get that out of the History Museum in Kenosha, Wisconsin, that we need to write that screenplay. Like, that is, right?
It'd be terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, we just
what would you do?
Oh man. I was thinking about how we would put sleeping pills in the guards like water coffee, you know, in Wisconsin, or like sneak like Ambien into his cheese curds, you know?
Cheese curds are so gross. I'm sorry, all our Wisconsin listeners.
I like cheese curds.
I'm betraying my Midwestern roots, but cheese curds are fucking disgusting.
No, they're good. And poutine is fantastic, Ian.
Well, poutine is great.
Yeah. Yeah. It has cheese curds on top.
But it has a bunch of other stuff on top. Just a cheese curd, though. I mean, whatever.
You know, Ian, you've done a great thing with your decision here. Part of me, like, really wants to live in this Ford Aero van concept because, like, for me, that looks like the one piece of furniture that I would buy that I would want to design an entire house around.
Right.
Like, I love mid-century modern. Like, I want a sleek ranch. I want all my furniture to practically be on the ground. I want just cold, unapproachable steel and wood.
I'm with you, but you're not going to walk away from either of those other two, are you? You're not going to walk away from a V12 minivan.
I'm marrying the Ford Aero van concept.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you going to get some very, very thin glasses?
Yes, Ian. Yes, I am organizing my entire life around that van and that van style. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for a day, I have to drive the AMC van. I have to
crush the Lamborghini.
I have no choice. The AMC van looks like fun incarnate. I mean, like, look at it. That looks like the kittens that I was showing. How can that not bring joy to your life?
It looks, I wouldn't say that looks like a baby kitten. Maybe more like a baby possum. Like, still cute,
but ugly
you can tell
cute.
it's gonna grow into something ugly.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay. Well done, Ian. Well done. I like that.
That was a good one.
Thank you. And thank you, Joe. So when we come together, we'll ride in minivans. We'll do track days together. It's all going to happen. Right?
Love it.
These are all things to look forward to, everybody.
I mean, I think we should just rent a minivan and do a track day.
We should rent a minivan. We should round people up and take them karting, and we should definitely do a track day. Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fantastic. If anybody wants to donate a minivan for Ian and I to hoon at the track one day. In fact, we need to see if we can get Toyota on board with this. Yeah, they have a great sense of humor about the Sienna Sport. So, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, they did one lap of America in it. Yeah. So,
yeah, it's true.
All right. Okay, what else you want to talk about, Ian? What else you want to talk about?
You know what? Can I talk about these rental cars that I had?
Yes, yeah.
It was like a month ago.
Okay, but like, yeah, give me the what's been sticking in your craw. Give me that kind of stuff.
So back in the before times.
Yes, yeah, exactly, right?
Back when we could talk to people and stuff.
Yeah.
I traveled for work.
What?
With other people next to me in the airplane.
In sky-filled fart tubes?
Yes. Yes, we shared the same air.
Weird.
Yeah, it was.
Boo.
It was very strange. Okay. And then after I got there, I got onto a bus with more other people, with different people.
Oh, okay.
Also crammed up next to each other. Okay. And then we went and rented cars.
That sounds like a horrible idea that other people have touched.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did this twice within a 2-week span.
Ian.
One right after another.
Other people's butts were where your butts were.
Absolutely. There's just butts everywhere. And so I had 2 weeks in a row, I had 2 Ford products.
Oh, okay.
I had not really spent much time in.
Okay. All right.
So the first one I had a Ford Explorer.
Oh.
Which I used to always call the Ford Exploder.
Right. Back in the Firestone tire days. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
It was the EcoBoost.
Okay. All right.
All-wheel drive one, which I had not driven before.
Okay.
I think I had driven the V6 one from a few years ago, but the EcoBoost, it was a 2020 EcoBoost.
Okay. All right.
So a couple of things about it.
Okay.
One is that in sport mode, the induction noise in the EcoBoost is ridiculous.
Like in a good way?
In a good way, but also why does this exist for this car?
Okay. Yes.
Like
okay.
it's almost too much.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I was anybody but me, it would be too much.
Okay.
That's the level of noise that it has.
Gotcha.
And I'm pretty sure some of it's fake, but
sure.
I wasn't sure.
Okay.
The other thing about it is, and I have a picture of on the in the folder.
Yeah, is this of the dash cluster?
Of the dash cluster.
Okay, yeah, here, I'll pull that up for the people.
So this trip I had to do, it turned out a lot of driving.
Okay.
I did probably 400 or 500 miles in it.
Wow, okay.
I was like back and forth between a couple of different places. And I used the self-driving stuff, the lane keep and that sort of stuff.
Sure, all the assistive features, yeah.
Yeah, all the driver assist stuff. And the analogy that I came up with was, do you know the book of Mice and Men, or the movie?
Yes, yeah. Lenny and the other guy.
John?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Anyway.
Can't remember. Everybody remembers Lenny and the bunnies. Okay.
Yeah, Lenny.
Yep. Okay.
The Ford Explorer is Lenny.
No.
It is very, very well-intentioned and sweet and laudable. It wants to help you. It wants to do good things. It wants to steer for you, and it wants to do the radar-guided cruise control, and it wants to be EcoBoost and all that sort of stuff. And it is not good at any of it. It's very clumsy. Like, it's crushing those bunnies. No matter how much it tries to pet them, it's just crushing those little bunnies.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The steering just ping pongs you between the lanes.
Okay.
Like real bad.
Oh man. Okay.
And then like the radar guided cruise control, like it just like slammed on the brake and then goes, slams, and goes.
Gotcha.
And everything feels like that. Like the way the power comes on, everything feels very like I'm gonna love them and hold them and touch them and squeeze them.
Okay.
That's what it feels like.
Okay.
And so that was the thing that I kept thinking about every time I drove it was, this thing is Lenny. And hopefully I don't have to put it out of its misery.
I was going to say, then you take it to a field and shoot it in the back of its head. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
For a Mice and Men.
For an 80-year-old book.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. That's too bad because like you're saying, like its intentions are good. And on paper, like you have a turbocharged engine, you've got this technology, it's spacious. You should just be able to crank out these miles without worrying about a single thing, right?
Yeah.
No, just the opposite.
And you can,
right?
You know? I mean, people lived with Lenny for a long time.
Sure, but there's going to be some dead bunnies.
There's going to be some dead bunnies.
Okay.
That's on the poster, actually, or it's on the brochure. The Ford Explorer, gonna be some dead bunnies.
The Ford Explorer. Oops.
The Ford Explorer. I was just trying to give him a hug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that was my time with the Ford Explorer.
Okay. And
then the next week I had a Ford Mustang, a GT convertible.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, it was 30 degrees outside.
Okay. Now, you had texted me choices from what you were getting that evening.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And
it was between like some pickup trucks.
Okay.
Some minivans. And there was two of these.
And you made this choice for the show.
I did.
You sacrificed.
It was 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, you sacrificed driving a truck or a minivan by yourself.
Yes.
And took one for the team and drove a convertible Mustang with a V8.
Or like a Sonata.
Well, yeah.
No, I had fun.
Okay. Yeah.
One thing that had been kind of had stuck with me after we drove that Bullet Mustang, and like I didn't like it, and somehow I'm like the only person on the planet who didn't like it.
No, I got what you were saying about it, about nostalgia being a bullshit emotion. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I just.
Yeah.
It's just I get why people like Mustang GTs.
Right.
I do.
Right.
I do not. I don't like them. I would rather have a slower car that was better.
Okay. All right.
Like, it still feels like a truck to me. It still feels really big and ungainly and not nailed down. I really want to drive like a GT350 or something like that was like supposed to be for the track.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
That said, I did very much enjoy doing burnouts in
this. So this doesn't necessarily seem like an Ian compatible car, like a Mustang GT convertible, right? Because it is, like we talked about on the show, it is the car that goes, I'm a Mustang. I'm a Mustang. And you're not one that wants that kind of attention usually. Right. Yeah. So kind of tell me about how you fit like that with the car.
Yeah. I mean, some of it, especially with a rental, I think as a rental car, it's fantastic. Okay. Except for one thing. It did rain. And it was like 40 degrees outside. No grip. None.
Okay.
Super sketchy.
Well, it was on rental tires that were pumped up to 85 PSI. So
rental car tires are the fucking worst. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah. You need to start traveling with your own set of tires.
I just fly a pit crew in.
Yeah. That's fuck you money right there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like it would be cheaper just to buy a car.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So the tires weren't great. But as a rental car, because you can kind of like, you're in a different city.
Right.
You're not, it doesn't matter if people kind of pay attention to you because you're not going to see any of these people again.
Right.
So that kind of takes some of it away, but yeah, you're right. This is not my sort of thing. Okay. I want to like I want to pass someone very quickly and then go like, what was that car?
Right. Exactly. Right. Yeah. Not, Ian's coming. Ian. Yeah. Ian. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And
Mustang.
Right. And his Mustang that shoots like horse LED logos on the ground when he opens the door.
Yeah, that's real obnoxious too, huh?
Did you change like the interior lighting, coloring, and all that stuff, or did you just like?
No, okay. I turned traction control on and off, and that was about it.
We have very different priorities when we rent cars.
The lighting? Who's gonna mess with the lighting?
I want to see the colors I want to see on the LED.
I want to see the smoke behind me. That's it.
Okay. All right. I like it. So you could completely disable traction control?
Yes. It would let you do pretty epic burnouts.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to think of what else I did or did not like. Has 10-speed transmission. Too many gears.
Yeah. Okay.
Too many.
Yeah. Too much
tuna. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Right.
At 8, you're like, okay.
We get it.
Yeah. You can do gears. Okay. Fine.
All right, Getrag. We get it, Mr. Shifty Boy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for taking one for the team and doing Mustang burnouts.
I'll probably do it again.
I like that. Nice. Let's see here. Ian, I have a bunch of listener stuff
There's a bunch of pictures in this folder.
Yeah,
I want to see them.
Yeah,
let's see what's going on.
Let's rifle through. So I have my eyes. We're going to do that first because it's our show. We're going to get it out of the way. I saw a car when I was walking back from getting some. Where was I walking? I was getting some takeout, I think. I was walking back and I saw a car, and just seeing it on the street in the condition it was made me happy. Ian, I would like to introduce you to the Cadillac Catera.
Yes.
Look how clean this is.
It is very clean.
Right? Ian, it's in great shape. Look at this.
It really is.
Yeah.
Is that a convertible or is it a Lando top?
I think it's a convertible.
I didn't know they made a convertible.
Oh yeah, they definitely made a Catera convertible.
Oh.
Yeah, let's Google that real quick.
What's the license plate say?
It says Buddy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddy.
Is it the Catera? What am I looking at? Is it the what is that?
That's not a Catera.
It's not a Catera. I'm wrong. What is that? It's the Cadillac. It's not the Elante? Is it the Elante? Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man, I like one of my teachers in high school had one of these things. What was it? Oh, son of a Ian.
I don't know.
Cadillac convertible models. I thought it started with a C. Yeah. Oh yeah, Elante. Here it is. Yeah, Cadillac Elante.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. So it was a convertible.
We've talked about this on the show before.
Yeah.
The Elante.
Yeah, because we talked about how well the hardtops have aged.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So seeing this on the street, I thought it looked good, man. It just kind of stopped me in my tracks for a minute. Somebody's really taking care of this car.
Yeah. I don't know about those rims, but other than that, I'm into it.
Right? I think they at least went with the right size of rims.
Yeah.
Right? Keeping
they didn't go overly large.
Yeah. They kept some meat on those tires, right?
Yeah. That's a good looking car.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
It is aged well. I'm sure it's horrendous to drive, but yes, it's aged well.
Right? Yeah. Let's see here. Okay.
It's a good spot though.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Let's talk about our buddy Eric in Illinois sent us this picture, and I've wanted to talk about this on the show forever. Ian, he found this in his backyard that was probably buried for like 35 years. Look at it.
Whoa. It's a micro machine?
It is a micro machine.
I love micro machines. I used to have a shit ton of micro
Me
machines.
too. I had this same Mercedes, but mine was black.
Yeah. I don't think I had that one.
Okay. I think my mom still has all mine. I'll find them next time I'm back in KC and get them.
My big micro machine prize possession was I had an aircraft carrier.
Okay. A
micro machine aircraft carrier that had a rubber band. Catapult launcher.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah.
It's really, really cool though.
I love these toys so much because this is a great example of a toy that I don't think they really could get away with making nowadays, like a solid metal, tiny, swallowable toy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
You need to start asking the doctors in your hospital how many of these they've fished out of kids.
Right. Various areas, right? Yeah.
Ears.
Yep.
Noses.
Yeah. Right? Yep. Yeah. So thank you very much. Yeah, Eric, for sending us this because it's perfect and I love it. Yeah.
The other thing that's great about micro machines is that they're all like donk proportions.
Yes, there you go. That's exactly it. No wonder we love dogs.
Yeah.
It makes us think of our youths.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well put.
Thank you. That's awesome, man. Yeah. So you had micro machines as well. Obviously, we both had Hot Wheels when we were kids, right? Mm-hmm. They're fantastic car toys, right?
Yeah. My Nico has a bunch of my Hot Wheels now. Awesome.
Yeah. So like what what scale have you seen Nico gravitate towards most with toy cars? Right?
Yeah. It's mostly like the Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Thing. I don't think he got any of my Micro Machines. I don't think we found any of those at my parents' house.
Okay.
But he also has like the bigger scale ones. Like the 18?
Yeah, there's like 1/64th, 40, which I think a Hot Wheels car is 64th, 43rd, 18th, 12th.
Yeah. I think he has like a couple of the 118 ones that he really likes. Like the one like my car. Like the
R32.
Volkswagen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has some of those that he really likes, but
nice. Yeah. Hot Wheels super portable, you know. Yeah, you just got to watch out for when they learn how to throw them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Or just leave them around and you step on them.
True. Right? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, so Eric sending us that really made me think about like playing with my Micro Machines. I had like a tilting like drawing desk when I was a kid, and I would like line them up on the top with a pencil, and then I would lift the pencil up to see which one was the fastest one to get to the bottom.
Nice.
That was how I raced them. Yeah.
That's at least 10 minutes of the day.
Oh yeah.
That's all. That's all you can ask for.
Right. Right. I would do that now. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially right now.
Yeah, exactly. Right now. Yeah.
I need to kill 10 minutes.
We would live stream it. Yeah. Okay. So Eric also sent us some other stuff, not nearly as joy inducing as the Micro Machines. Okay. Oh wait, no. Eric didn't send us anything else. This is the other Eric. This is your father.
My father. Okay.
Your father has decided that he is going to send me old man sedans that I'm never going to purchase, like Bentley Continentals and Volkswagen Phaetons that he finds on the Facebook Marketplace for $2,400. Do I want a $2,400 Phaeton, Eric? No, I don't. No, I don't.
Right.
So
$2,400 is actually only just the legal bills.
There you go.
That would result 6 months down the road.
Yeah, that gets you to a court case. That doesn't get you a car. Yeah.
That's the retainer.
Yeah, there you go. Yes. So, but your dad did send us some stuff. And so here we go. Okay, here we go. He sent us this Mercedes-Benz SLK 230 with a vanity plate. Ian, what's it say?
It says BMW LOL.
Like,
I don't even, like if it was at all even remotely the fast one.
Right.
Then maybe.
Right.
I suppose.
Yeah, because that little AMG version was awesome.
Yeah.
But this is just the 230. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
Yeah, I don't know. This
is a person with no wins in their life.
There you go.
They just need to take them where they can get them.
There you go. Maybe they used to sell BMWs and then they were asked to leave. Right. Went over to the Mercedes dealership where they told everybody that they made more money. They didn't. Yep. Right? Uh-huh. I remember at one point in my life, I was like, you know what? Nobody ever says that they went to another job and made less money. So either everyone's made more or some of these people have been lying to me.
Yeah. It's like the bit, I can't remember who it was, about like how not all of these doctors can be graduating at the top of their class.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They're shitty doctors. Yeah. Yeah. Right. They're solid C. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so here's another one your father sent. It is a pretty.
Oh no.
Yep, it's a BMW 528i with just a tacked on M badge right up top too. Right? I'm
disappointed.
Right. This doesn't bring me rage. It's just I feel bad for this person that they.
I'm insulted by the fact that they put so little effort into it.
There you go.
This is more. You know what this is?
Uh-huh.
This right here is exactly the emotion that I've never known until this moment, but what all of my teachers must have felt when I handed in my homework assignments.
Now the tables are turned. Okay.
I know you could do so much better. You have so much more potential.
Yeah, exactly. How great.
This is what the teacher slides across the table at parent-teacher conferences.
And all three of them, the parents and the teacher, are just like, we know. We're trying. We'll talk to him. And they both know it's not going to make a fucking bit of difference.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
What this is the automotive equivalent of what are we going to do about Kevin?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Or the equivalent of like spelling your name wrong on the test. Just like no effort.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a Bart in the class. We do have a Bert. Yeah. So I'm like you. I am disappointed. I'm insulted. I think that the only way that you could bring this back around, should you tack the M badge on above the letters on a very obvious thing, right? Is if you switch the 5, the 2, and the 8 around and just go nuts and make it like an 825 or something like that. Then it starts to get a little bit funny again, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Right? Maybe put the I upside down. I don't know. Go nuts. Yeah, make it an exclamation point. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you take the I, make it upside down, put it behind the M and be like, M. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
That would smack of effort, though, which is clearly not this person's forte.
Yep. It's missing. So here's another one from your father. I think he texted this to us and just said, good luck unpacking this one, boys. Or something. I think
it's because he's the only one driving around on the roads right now.
You know what? That might be right. Yeah, you need to fucking isolate, Eric. So this one says, oh, too bad, on a Ford Explorer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling that I might know who this person is, and this is somebody that may have called somebody a snowflake online within the last 48 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They're a delightful human being, I'm sure.
Right? Yeah.
Do you think this is like they know that their car looks like a cop car, and this is going to be like once you get close enough, oh, too bad, you wasted your time slowing down. I don't know. Or is that too much thought?
That may be too much thought, but I don't know. I like what you're bringing to the table. Yeah. Right?
Because it does have, it's very like nearly cop spec.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Not a lot of badging, white on white on white. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All it needs is like the steelies on the sides, those steel center caps. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. If you had a car that like all police had, like that was your daily driver, what would your vanity plate be? Like,
it would just be not a cop.
Yeah, that's what mine would be too. Yeah, not a cop, right? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right? It would be not a cop on the back, but I would not do anything to the front because I want people to get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, not a cop. But then I would like if I saw that on the road, I'd be like, oh, these motherfuckers are getting tricky now.
Because how hilarious would it be to like have video of you pulled over by a cop that had not a cop? Right?
Exactly.
And they're like, if all it took was us getting you to get you was a vanity plate, then you deserve this.
Yeah, exactly. And I would deserve that ticket.
You would. I like that. Not a cop. Yeah.
Yeah. I would slow down extra.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I would just park. Not going to fool me.
Just throw it in reverse on the highway. Beep, beep. Yeah. Not happening.
Exactly. Yep.
That makes me think of the time I had before I had the old man sedan after Dusty Rusty was snatched from this mortal coil. And I had that rental Charger. Remember that? It was like the gray rental Charger. And I was driving to Colorado Springs, and I was like, wow, everyone learned how to get out of the left lane. Everyone thinks you're a police officer, Dave. Everyone thinks you're a cop. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's see here. I think we have one more from your father that I'm almost in support of. It's a Ford Windstar. And they just decided to tack a Hemi badge onto it.
Right.
So in my opinion, that's only acceptable if that's where you're starting. And you just
this is an order of magnitude better than the BMW one.
Yes, absolutely. Right? Yeah.
Because at least this is kind of funny.
Right? And I think you should be gathering more of these and putting them on your car.
Type R.
There you go.
That's the next one.
Yep, right? Yeah.
An M badge. Why not?
Take the M badge from the 528 guy. Rip it off his fucking car.
Much better use here.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. That's the only time that we approve like fucking with someone else's car is to take that M badge off and put it onto yours.
As long as it's like a minivan.
A Prius. Yeah.
A Prius, yes.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Let's see here. Let's get into a little bit more automotive lunacy. Our buddy Jared sent us this that he saw. It is, Ian, this one is just for you. What Ian is laughing at is a Corvette, yellow, with a black racing stripe. And on the back is a giant off-road Segway with
yellow
wheels that match the Corvette. Somebody needs to take this person's money away from them.
Why do Corvette owners live their stereotypes so intently?
Right. If I saw this happen, I would take this person's credit card and cut it up in front of them and just be like, you know what you did.
Oh God, they're all such dweebs.
This is somebody who is not Steve Wozniak wealthy, but right. Steve Wozniak level nerdy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And really the only thing that can make this better is if that whole rig was attached to like a crossbow. Or like whatever the Polaris, the slingshot.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. If it was attached to a slingshot, that would make even more sense.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, so thank you, Jared. I love it when I show you a car that somebody has sent us and all you do is laugh. I love it.
They're so corny. Why are all Corvette owners so corny?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't, dude.
Imagine proudly driving around with your Segway on the back of your car.
Right.
To just say, I won't walk fucking anywhere.
Right? You know this person has ridden that Segway onto an elevator.
Yes, in a shopping mall. Like, you cannot make me exercise.
Right. Yep. I like that. That's good. So thank you, Jared.
This person's going for a hike right now. Is what's happening.
I love nature.
Just Steely Dan playing.
Just having a cigarette. Fucking great outdoors, man.
Kids these days just don't appreciate it.
Nope, they don't. Right? Okay. All right. Let's see. We got some other stuff here. Okay. So I know.
Get that away from me.
I know. Okay. So our buddy Paul has sent us some Insta DMs. So thank you, Paul, for sending these to us. They've been building up and I've wanted to get to them for a little bit. So here we go. So I'm going to start. This is This is something that he himself has seen and sent us. So this is I think Chevy Trailblazer. There's nothing wrong with your picture. It's not one of those weird neural network things. It's fern camo on like a Chevy Trailblazer. And
where does Paul live?
I can't remember.
I'm going to look at his other pictures because I have a suspicion. Yep.
You know where this is?
Well, one of his other pictures has a Wisconsin plate, and only in Wisconsin would someone do this to their car so they can go hunting.
Okay. Yeah.
If he doesn't live in Wisconsin, I will be shocked.
Okay. All right.
But that checks out.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but thank you, Paul, because that's fantastic.
Wow.
Right? I actually kind of like the fern camo. I think it's funny. Yeah.
It is. It's very like Jurassic Park on a budget.
There you go. That's what I like. Yeah. Here's another one he sent us. Somebody went to Pep Boys and decided to stick a vent on their car. Ian, I'm going to let you guess where before I pull the picture up.
I just saw it.
You did.
I'm looking at the folder too. Because I can't see the pictures very well on the Skype thing. So I'm looking. It's on this Chevy Traverse. What this is?
Yeah. Right? They just put a vent right on the fucking door. Right in the middle of the door. The only thing that's venting is the driver's farts to the outside.
What if you pulled up next to it and that was a real thing and it was hooked up to like the helmet air? No other modifications.
Yeah.
Just driving around with like the helmet ventilation.
That would be perfect. Yeah. In a rusty Chevy Traverse. Right?
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Then the last one he sent us, I want you to see if you notice this. It's very subtle. It's a Wisconsin plate, so maybe he does live in Wisconsin. Yeah. It's a red Velociraptor.
Oh, there's a dinosaur on the Veloster.
Yeah, it's a Veloster with like a Velociraptor badge.
A
Velociraptor. Yeah, kind of.
Get it?
Yeah. I think it's cute. I like it. Right? Yeah.
Is this, I'm sorry, I don't want to distract, but on the far left-hand side of this, is this one of those Mitsubishi?
Oh, it might. Oh, or is that a Honda CRV?
Or is that a CRV?
I think it's a CRV. Yeah. I like it. I love little like alternate badges like that. You know?
Yeah, I'm in favor.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. So I dig that. So thank you, Paul, for sending us those.
Sorry, I'm also distracted by the BGP license plate ahead of it.
Okay.
I'm a network person.
Network guy.
Have you ever seen BGP on a license plate before? Sorry. Anyway. And his says YAML as well.
YAML.
Anyway. IT jokes.
I like that. Yeah, good story, Ian.
I'll just hang up my Skype call. Sorry.
I think lastly, before we get to some voicemails, we have one from Ike that we haven't shown on the show yet. He sent it to us a while ago. I need to get your take on it, Ian. This is one of those things where the stickers paint a picture and that picture is confusing.
I just looked at it.
It is a Jeep Compass? What is that? That's a Jeep Liberty?
Jeep Terrible, whatever it is. Yeah. That's not, yeah.
So
I think it's a Liberty.
So it has an LGBTQ like rainbow sticker on the back that says Family Jeep. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right?
Yeah.
But then the sticker on the right-hand side. Ian, why don't you tell people what it says on the back of this car?
It says no free rides, gas or ass, exclamation point.
Yep.
And then there's a very graphic.
Yeah, stick figures. Fucking
figures.
Yeah.
Oh, Maryland. Yeah.
That makes me think of when I texted you that the Wi-Fi was fucked up at the place I was staying in Indiana, and you were like, "Fuck you, Indiana." I love that. I love that so much.
Here's the thing about these two stickers and about this whole thing. I dislike both of these.
Okay. All right.
Stickers.
Okay. All right.
They're on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Right.
I don't like either of them.
Okay.
And you would think they would cancel each other out. No.
Okay. No. Okay. All right.
I don't want answers to the questions I have.
Right. This is the thing.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It's the thing you see and you just back away slowly.
Like, I have questions. I'm happy you're not having the answers to.
Yes, there you go. Yep. You open the door and you shut it as you leave.
Yep. I've seen enough here.
Yep.
I'll show myself out.
Hello, and I was just leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, right.
It's too much on all ends of the spectrum.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy. And yeah, we're going to have to wrap this up. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay. We have a voicemail from Ike, speaking of the family Jeep, but this is something different. Okay. All right, here we go.
So because I'm a responsible human being practicing social distancing.
Thank you, Ike.
I went to my favorite place, as you may have found out, the Taco Bell drive-thru.
Okay.
And I witnessed a Volvo S60 below its head gasket. As I was leaving, it was driving by, and it started just smoking out the exhaust pipe with a giant cloud of white smoke. And what I could, unfortunately, through personal experience, know the scent of head gasket fix. Yeah, obviously didn't work because it became just literally a cloud of. It became like Spy Hunter when the old video game where you used to smoke out people. The cloud just like leaving the vicinity. And I was like, wow. Oh, that sucks. So that was fun. I feel like I had to tell someone, and I feel like y'all may understand.
We do.
So,
we do.
Is it a good time for that to happen? Probably not. How do you social distance in a tow truck? So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
But what boggled my mind more than anything else was his reaction was not, and this is how you know it's a Volvo driver. His reaction was not, oh, let me pull over because something bad's happening. His reaction was, I'm going to fucking floor this because I only have but X amount of time to get where I need to go.
There you go.
He just floored that fuck out there, and it's cold while I was blowing. So I was really impressed and
yeah. So thank you, Ike, for sending that. Yes.
I mean, first of all, great instincts for calling us instead of offering any assistance.
Right.
Yeah, exactly the right move.
Yeah, thank you for not putting yourself in harm's way and getting coronavirus from a Volvo owner, right?
Or from the Volvo, it sounds like. It sounds like the Volvo was sending out lots of respiratory droplets.
I do like, and I think you and I have both done this before, where something has gone wrong on our cars and we're like, oh, fuck, I'm going to try to make it home.
Oh, of course.
Right?
That's daily.
I had a coolant hose on Dusty Rusty. I had a clutch cable go on Dusty Rusty. I got within like 6 blocks of my house with no clutch in Dusty Rusty whatsoever.
Oh my God.
I got across Colfax, Ian.
Oh.
Yeah. On an afternoon. Yeah. Before the pandemic. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I got so close to my house with a broken clutch cable that I could walk home, get stuff I needed, then just ride my bike back to the car, fix it, and then go home. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've talked about the trail of oil.
Yep.
From my broken oil pan all the way down to my house.
Yeah. Yeah. You doing that, like, your car is basically that kid science experiment where you have the glass of water and you put the paper on top of it and you flip it upside down. Right. That's your car with the oil.
Yeah.
Nobody moved the paper.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's funny about his voicemail though, he mentioned the social distancing with the tow truck is that I had that exact same thought because I was driving in the Saab and I was like, oh God, what if today's the day? What if today's the day that we're done?
Yep.
Because I know that day is coming.
Okay.
I don't want it to be now. But I've got 4 people in the car.
Right.
And I've got to get them 20 miles home. Like, that's not good.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you should do something about that.
Maybe. No one will ever know what I could do, though. So there's a voicemail from Johnny. Let's listen to that.
Ian's somehow controlling the mouse and making me move on. All right, here's Johnny's voicemail.
Hey guys, so I'm just listening to your episode with Jake there, and you guys saw a GTX, which is awesome. I was a part of that community, the Grand Prix community, for a while. The GTX is actually one of the more, let's say, hot packages or very popular packages to try and duplicate or replicate. In there, there's 2 doors, 4 doors, and just mainly it's a hood and some other things. But the hood does not attach to the supercharger. The hood actually goes from the ram air, makes a 90-degree turn right into the air box, and then goes in through the filter and into the supercharger. Pretty cool car though, pretty good options. I prefer the special edition, but that's just what I had. Very fun car, but very undervalued as well. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.
Yeah. So thanks, Johnny. Yeah. Johnny was in the Grand Prix scene for quite some time. His was pretty nuts, man.
Well, now I'm wondering if it was a fake GTX.
I don't know. Yeah, it could have been, but I mean, it looked pretty legit, right?
Yeah, it did. But I'm going to be up at night thinking about it.
Just tons of Google image searches versus your picture, in red yarn. Yeah, and like my face is on the wall for some reason. Yeah,
it's gonna be my hobby during quarantine.
Yeah. You create like a grand unified Grand Prix theory.
Oh, I like that.
There you go. Yeah. Ian,
Dave, did we do a car show?
I think we did a car show, buddy. We talked. Okay. Well, actually, let me ask you. I'll tell you what we talked about. You tell me if this is a car show. Okay. We started with kittens and beers.
Check.
And beverages. Okay. So yeah, I think we did a car show.
We did a card show.
Yeah. Nice, buddy. People should, what should they do? They should send us a voicemail, 720-515-1391. Text us pictures of stuff you see.
Mm-hmm. Send us emails, apexadjacent@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We're on the media's social, so just follow us and DM us. Slide into our DMs, like the youth say.
Oh, boy. Post pictures of the car toys you had as a kid and tag us on it. Yeah. Right? Yeah, we'll retweet that shit. That's for sure. Yeah.
And I think that's it, Dave.
Yeah.
Goodbye from a distance.
I still feel like I need to wash your hands even after wash my hands after interacting with you digitally. Yeah.
You should. I mean, that's just, pandemic or no.
For real, everybody, please take care of yourself. Please take this serious, right? Mm-hmm. Think about other people. We all need each other to get through this. So,
absolutely.
If you're having a rough time, drop us a comment or something like that on Instagram or YouTube. We'd love to talk to you. And it's just nice to hear from everybody. Thank you for sending us your My Eyes stuff. Keep that stuff coming, man. We love it.
Yep.
So.
All right. We love you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.